Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're ready to go. All right, everybody. Hello there. Welcome, welcome to another day of live streaming awesomeness. I see we've already got Rev here. And who is that? That's Sage7? Looks like Sage7. Hello. Either way. But see, Rev is here saying that he's going to help me clean up my desk, which is awesome. And apparently, if all of my bills get torched, then I don't have to pay them. So, you heard it from Rev, everybody. You know, if you burn your bills, you no longer have to pay them. But, yeah, I'm excited. I'm back here with my, my Jedi Fallen Order here. So, I started playing this last week on stream, and I gotta say, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy it. It's been a pretty cool experience so far. I think it's nice to have this sort of, I mean, I guess stereotypical is kind of the wrong way to put it, but I guess old school styled adventure game that we haven't seen in a relatively long while. I mean, not in this style at least. But of course the big thing being that it's an actual good Star Wars game that EA has managed to make. And that never happens. So it's pretty cool. Essentially the shtick right now is I am exploring through this area to find a or to access a Jedi vault. So the idea is that this game takes place after Revenge of the Sith, but before Rogue One. So the Jedi are still gone. They were all killed on Order 66 and whatnot. And so basically this guy that we're playing as, Cal, I think his name is a, not exactly renegade Jedi, but he's essentially like one of the last of the Jedi who has been properly trained type of things. So it's kind of neat. And it's relatively unique amongst the EA games in that it is not pay to win. You can pay to get some various, some, oh my god, aesthetic upgrades and stuff like that, like how your lightsaber looks and things along those lines. But it's nothing too serious. So I was genuinely shocked by it. It's pretty awesome. Fire is the solution to everything, so we're going to burn all of our bills. Yes, it's like how some people do the book burning parties. We're going to do the bill burning parties.
I'm looking.
And it's totally going to work, right?
See something in there?
It's going to be awesome. Oh my god, it's Eag! And also Mathewin. Hi Mathewin, good to see you. But Eag, like holy crap. It's been forever. Are you only here because you're stuck in quarantine and you have nothing better to do? It's fine if that's the case. I'm just saying.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. May seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally,
Woo!
you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, which you must to reach.
You see that? I even have like the little Padawan rat tail thing going.
Reach my position.
Nice!
Persistence of the Force is my ally.
Score! Bippity boppity boop, motherfudgers!
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
The map thing is rather confusing in my personal opinion. I find it kind of difficult to watch. Or I guess, not really watch, but track properly. You work from home anyway? Well, still, EAG. I'm just saying. Well, that lets me get back there, so let's see what else we can do here. So I'm really lucky because not long ago, I guess at the end of yesterday, I got a notification from my workplace that somebody likely has the virus. They have not been officially diagnosed yet. They haven't gotten the testing back. But it seems like they probably have it, so they're basically closing down my workplace for the next few days. Thankfully, I work at a job where I'm able to, where I'm able to work from home. So it's kind of nice. But
you're frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But I hope that everybody is staying safe. And obviously that you all have enough toilet paper because these are the important things apparently. Yeah, I would say that's probably the one thing that I'm not liking so far with this game is the map layout. I mean, it's one of these issues where you can't really avoid it because you're making... I mean, yes, the game is three-dimensional, but navigating around a 3D map is really, really tough. So, yeah, it's kind of brutal. Like, I'm like, what the fudge? So, it seems like I have to leave here, I guess. That seems like the shtick that I'm missing. I'm trying to explore within here, but I can't. This is true. We all need to stock up on ramen regardless. So I'm not planning to get tested. The part of the problem is they didn't say who it is, obviously, because of privacy reasons, which obviously. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so I have no idea who they are, where they work, or anything like that. My problem is that part of my work occurs in like kind of one of these weird open concept office things. So, I mean, they say this person accessed, this floor and this floor, and it's like, okay, well, I have accessed those places too. I don't know if that means that I was there at the same time as this person. So far, I haven't had any symptoms or anything like that, so I'm not super worried about any of it. But it is still definitely kind of like WTF, My God, this thing is ridiculous. Let me see if I can actually get this. Okay, so I need to go up here, so I should be able to follow this. It seems. Label the eating ramen versus the turlet ramen. I'm trying to remember some of the controls for this. That's why I got hit so much there. It's because I didn't remember the controls. So at this point, I've got a relatively minor force power capability thing, and I'm trying to see what else I can get from it. So, is that a wall I can run across? Because I don't want this thing to activate as soon as I step on it. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I don't want to zip line across there because it seems if I do... Well, no. I guess that might work because I might be able to get across that gap. Alright, so I can heal over here. The grocery store had no ramen. So honestly, I find that to be good. Because, for me, I'm like, everybody's buying toilet paper. And it's like, why are you people buying toilet paper? There is zero reason to do this. Like, if you get this virus, whatever is coming out of you is not going to be coming out your back. Like, I'm just saying. So yeah, the thing is, I still have to go grocery shopping today, so I am a bit worried about how it's going to be. I assume that they're going to be out of everything. Like, I was super embarrassed because yesterday I went to a pharmacy and all of the herbal supplements were gone. Like the herbal supplement stuff, you know, all of that stupid, unregulated by the FDA bull crap was gone, and all the cold medicine was still there. And it was just like, what the fudge? Yeah, see, Martha Wade, you ran into the same thing. It's ridiculous. Like, people are buying, like, they bought all the homeopathic garbage and they bought all the toilet paper. And it's like, do you guys even know what virus is? Like, do you know how virus does virus things? Because it seems like you don't know. I mean, that's okay, but I'm just saying. I just want to explore a little bit. One thing that I really like about these maps, or, I mean, at least this particular area that I'm able to get into right now, is that there is a lot going on. So that's kind of cool. Just let Darwin take care of it. I mean, sort of, I guess. Like, seriously though, look at all this stuff. There's huge amounts of this area that I've not explored yet. I probably shouldn't be doing this on stream. I should be focusing on, you know, doing other stuff. But still. This thing just looks super cool.
The Jedi use this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
Oh, neat. Oh, cool, and I can shut off the fans. That's nice. Sweet! Now, how do I get back? So one thing that's interesting about this game here is I'm not super far in it, obviously. But it's got that sort of collectathon vibe going. It makes me think of like Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64, all of those kind of like old school action adventure games that we had relatively while ago that I very fondly remember. I don't know, maybe for some of them at least I shouldn't so fondly remember them. But I do. Coronavirus is not the hero we need, but it's the hero we deserve. A virus that's less lethal than influenza? I mean, it depends. It depends. Karox, I think that's how you say your name. First off, hi. Don't know if I've seen you on the channel before. As far as lethality is concerned, you're correct if you're looking at absolute numbers. Obviously, coronavirus, or we should say COVID-19, has not killed as many people as influenza. But that said, if you're looking at the actual lethal potential, the coronavirus is actually stronger. Shoot! Wait for it. There we go. Wait. So it kind of just depends on what your what aspect your what perspective you're coming at it from. So yeah, I mean like I said, the absolute death right now, of course, is much lower, but the rate is, it's not much higher, but it is substantially higher. Again, that's just science-y. I'm back here now. I don't know, should I try and go back and fight the little dude? I should probably just go and reach the vault. You know, just press forward with the actual game. At least for now. It's pwned in 5 seconds. Whatever! Death count of Danny. Right, yeah. And that was my first because I'm amazing. We all know it. I'm just gonna like do the whole towards the plot thing right now. It seems like the way to go.
We're not finished yet.
Crawl, bro!
Okay, you probably would have won.
Haha.
Probably.
I just want to save real quick. Hey, look, it's Tiny Human. Hey, Tiny. I mean, part of the nice thing is, at least here in the U.S., a lot of, like, schools are shutting down. A lot of, like, big public events are shutting down. So, like, all the sporting events and things like that are all shutting to help prevent the spread. So that's kind of good. I mean, the fact is, though, that we're still going to we're still going to be seeing a substantial spread within the U.S., unfortunately. But that's just, I mean, that's what happens with a virus like this.
Amazing.
Coronavirus, if anybody is curious. That's why it's called the coronavirus. Much to the chagrin of a certain beer company. It's actually just named after the type of virus it is. There, I have reached the vault. Go me.
Petey?
Well done, whoever you are.
Yeah, China is getting back to normal for sure.
And gained access to the vault
Yes,
and-
SARS was another coronavirus as well. It was, and that's why they're saying this is kind of SARS too.
I am Master Ino Cordova.
But yeah.
I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies.
Is it Souls-like? Not in my experience. I haven't played a lot of Dark Souls, so I couldn't say for certain. For sure, if you play on the harder difficulties, you're gonna get more of that. But yeah. Uh-oh, Doom. Doom, doom, de doom, 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 doom. Woo, holocron.
Containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. I hope
Nice.
you'll find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands.
Ooh.
Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this drawing, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm.
Nice.
Good luck, Jedi.
Gracias.
And may the Force be with you.
Totes, bro. Rock on. So yeah, Eag, the thing I've noticed about this game is that you have the same kind of idea of like combat being fair but difficult, especially again on the higher difficulty levels. But the thing is, you have far more frequent save points, so you get a lot more options for restoration and reloading type of thing.
Wow, no.
But it's pretty cool.
Without any.
I haven't played what is it, Sekiro? The Shadows Die Twice. It's on my list of games I want to get, but I have not played it, unfortunately.
We're right. You see what was right. Maybe we're not right.
Yeah, and you're 100% right, Calrox. I mean, this is a flu-like disease, and so you need to buy anti-inflammatories. You need to buy tissues. You need to buy NyQuil and DayQuil. That kind of stuff. It's not difficult. But for whatever, like the toilet paper thing, I just don't get it. It makes no sense at all. It's so freaking weird. It's just insane. But yeah, so one of the things I've seen floating around on social media lately has been the quote from Men in Black, which is the thing that Kay said to Jay when they were sitting on the bench. A person is smart, but people are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals. And it's true. An individual person can and generally is at least relatively intelligent. But as a group, people, like societies, are really dumb. It's just... No. People are legit stupid. Oh, look, it's Timmy, Tommy, Tony. Hey, Timmy, Tommy, Tony. Good to see you again. Wait, what are we saying? Survival of the fittest. The toilet paper forts. Well, yeah, that's what I think it was Mathewin was saying that earlier. Of the idea of, what's it called? Like basically Darwin Awards and survival of the fittest type of thing at this point. I mean, it's like, that's not... I say it's not a bad idea, but it's really unfortunate because it means that the elderly folks who genuinely need some of this stuff are not able to get it. And they're the ones who are most vulnerable to the virus, so it kind of sucks. But yeah. Yeah, it's just insane.
I think I found what you wanted me to see.
Oh, there we go. Timmy, Tommy, Tony subscribed! Thanks so much. Hooray! Great to have you again, Timmy, Tommy, Tony. Didn't I just fight this guy? Alright, I'm 90% sure that there was a way to... There it is. I was looking for the way to lock on. I couldn't find it. Ow. Ah! Dang it. Now, can you... What's it called? Can you parry a big guy? Oh, wait. Sorry. I almost missed it. But yeah, this... man, the panic is just insane. And that's why I was saying earlier, I am genuinely worried about going out and doing my grocery shopping this weekend. Because I know it's going to be absolutely brutal. It really will be. It's going to suck. I know that they're going to be out of most of the stuff that I need, which is very frustrating. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check what my current objective was to make sure that I didn't have to go back and see that scene again and stuff. Gotta guard more. Okay. Okay, so you can parry this guy. Oh! I mean, that wasn't too terrible, I guess. Sort of. Hooray! My toilet paper face mask, right? See, it's great because, like, I buy most of my stuff, like, just in general, most of my food and everything in bulk. So, I'm stocked up on toilet paper. So, I'm already good. I can build my toilet paper fort, and it will be amazing. And all of you will be wicked jealous. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Ah, what did that say? I didn't see it. Door is locked from the other side. Got it. Huh. The pin. I mean, it's just... God, it's so dumb. It's the whole thing. Just doesn't make a lick of sense. But yeah. Schools in Utah have been canceled. Oh look, who is this? Thatax Guns? Thatax Guns 90? Hi, welcome.
Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, you know. I mean, it's kind of surreal seeing the spread of this disease.
Hey, PD1.
It's a little bit surreal. Like, what the fudge? Like, we're not supposed to see stuff like this, right? This is weird. But yeah, I mean, here we are. Of course, everybody is just like, oh, you know, we were all scared of Ebola, and we were all scared of SARS, and we were all scared of this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, well, yeah, because those were very scary diseases. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't be scared. It doesn't mean it's not bad. Not to mention, everybody is constantly pointing out, you know, oh, well, it's only a lethality of, I mean, depending on how you calculate it, anywhere between 1.4 to 5%. It's a huge range depending on who you ask and how it's calculated. But that's a huge lethality rate for pretty much any disease, honestly. Alright. Nope. I'm gonna nope out of here.
Help me!
I really want to fight this guy. I feel like I can. I just need to work on my parry timing. I'm playing on not the highest difficulty, but the second highest difficulty. So effectively what this game does when it comes to difficulty is as the difficulty goes up, then the timing window to parry properly increases. So it or I should say it decreases. It becomes a lot more difficult to parry. So that's essentially what it is. But yeah. We'll see. God, monkey gang fights. The more widespread, the better chance of finding a cure. I mean, that's true to an extent. Well, and that is very true to a portion, Karox, where the more people get infected, then the higher chance of finding the immunity. But at the same time, that's why there is a pharmaceutical company who is literally offering people, I want to say it was like $5,000 or something like that, to deliberately get infected with the virus. Because that way they could look at the virus's progression and how it actually works. And that kind of stuff. So we could learn a lot more about it in a relatively short period of time. Bad timing on my part there. Again, bad timing. Ooh! Ow! Bugger. Oh yeah, I figured that, Rev. I just wanted to do this thing. Who is this? Magic Dude 29 followed also. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follow. I'm just saying, this guy is now my rival, and I will destroy him. I will destroy him in his face, and it will be a victory for all things Danny. And it will be amazing. Oh, I can wall run across that thing, too. That's fun. I just want to see what the shiny thing is that this guy is protecting. You know it's going to be a good shiny. It's quality shiny there. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure I'll be able to. Dang it! I dodged too early for that charge attack. Magic Dude, I don't know why you're the pink thing. Oh, but that's Clefairy! Clefairy is adorable! But yeah, you can pick what you want. Since you followed, you're allowed to pick whatever you want. I've got a bunch of Pokemon. I've got all of the fighters from Marvel vs. Capcom. Whole bunch of random stuff. And there's a ton of different commands that you can do with it too. Like, see, we can do this. Wait for it. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot my death count here. But yeah, if you're on a desktop, then if you scroll down, one of the panels on my Twitch is the stream avatar panel, and you can just go there and you can sort of scroll through and select whichever thing you want. All right, so I think I have the timing down a little bit better here, at least. He says as he gets smashed. See, my problem right now is I'm just pressing my luck too much. I'm not playing conservatively enough. Okay, this is ridiculous. It's not rude. Well, no, you can use avatar and you can name a bunch of different things. So, like, see, I got Frog! So if you're familiar with Chrono Trigger, you probably know Frog. Yeah, I've got all the Chrono Trigger guys, too. So you can do Chrono, you can do Robo, Marley. God dang, I can't remember. I just finished that game, too. I can't remember all the characters. Luca. Jeez, I'm a terrible person. So help me God, this giant blob fish monster thing will succumb to my whims. I really enjoy the game, though. It is definitely... I mean, we just got through saying that it's not exactly Dark Souls-like because it doesn't have the difficulty of Dark Souls. But it does definitely have the same sort of like dodge, parry, heavy combat gameplay that we saw there. Dang it. know, that was kind of cheese, but... Oh, come on! Stupid guy body slams me. Did I beat the game? You mean Chrono Trigger? Or do you mean Jedi? Because Jedi just started last week, so no. But Chrono Trigger I beat last Monday. Not the most recent Monday, but like 2 weeks ago Monday. I beat Chrono Trigger. This game I have not beaten, no. I literally just started playing it last week. So that's part of why I was so excited about playing it on stream, because it's my first time playing through. I haven't done it yet. And it's fun, just being able to explore and see. And I know it's, from what I've seen, I enjoy it personally. I know everybody has done rave reviews and saying how awesome it is and all that kind of stuff. And thus far, I have agreed. I said earlier that we do see the Dark Souls combat in terms of it's tough but fair. And the problem is that I was really bad at Dark Souls. So I probably shouldn't have gone with the higher difficulty setting. Oh, shoot. I did it! Finally! Take that! Ogdo Bogdo. Wait! I have something for this. Boom! Ha! I win. Scomplink? I got you, Scomplink, right here. I don't enjoy it, I love it. See? That's what I'm talking about. Boom! Awesome. Yeah, I've had a good time with what very little I've played through so far. And that's what I said, you know, I'm fine with a difficult game that is a fair game. There's thankfully not a lot of games that are anti that in terms of, you know, you have a really difficult game that's also inherently unfair. Like, you need to have the perfect RNG and all that kind of stuff to go along with it. But this is one where I very much appreciate the fact that we don't have to worry about that kind of thing. I'm Kronk. Wait, I want to see Kronk. Where's Kronk? Where's Magic Dude? Oh, I can't see. No, you're Lapras. I don't have skill points. I can't do nothing. Darkest Dungeon. Excellent example of difficult and also terribly, terribly unfair. Yes. And that's what I mean. It's frustrating to see those types of games because you're like, I want to kill those things.
Okay,
But yeah, it's the nice thing is that those types of games are very few and far between. But frankly, the fact that we have any of them at all is just ridiculous, and we shouldn't. We like, if you're going to make a difficult game, great, have at it, do the thing. But if you're going to make a difficult game that you deliberately make nearly impossible to actually win at, then like, no, that is just a horrible design choice. And you should not do that kind of thing. Yeah, I figured that the yellow bit was the thing, and I was trying to get over there because it's like up that way. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out a way to get upsies. But I do not see a means to get upsies. I see that there are higher locations here. I know I can stop the fan, but that doesn't do me any good. It gets me to the workshop area. And cool as that is, it doesn't really help me. There we go. This is what I need. It's always nice when your character has a limitless ability to climb around. I know it's horribly unrealistic, but it's still cool.
Hey, B1.
I got a robot. I got a robot. I got a robot. Hey, 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 hey. Why would I need that? Oh, I guess that lets me just climb straight up. Cool. The path forward is marked in yellow. So, what is this? The yellow brick road? Right. I need to go to the left. Back to the ship. Back to the ship. Everybody is going back to the ship. Ow. Rude. Double rude. Yeah. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. Alright. So, yeah, like I said, one of the biggest differences that I've seen in this game between it and Dark Souls, at least, is the amount of the amount of save points that you get. Because I mean, bonfires are so rare in Dark Souls. You also have at least less of an issue when it comes to dying in this game, so you don't lose nearly as much as far as your stuff and capabilities.
Pass the test.
But yeah.
You knew about BB1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Woo!
BB1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
This way to the pot.
That is BB1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. You have any idea how hard it is to get oil thing out of a totally bean fabric?
Really?
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Breeze. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What do you hide inside?
Holocron.
From the archives. Contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Oh, Cordova, you're a fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Cordova.
Oh, wait a minute. A what?
A holocron.
Huh.
It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I have one around here.
The fudge? She just sitting here on a holocron? God dang it. Come on.
Use the Force.
Tried to use my force. My force is broken.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh!
Report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensors, the we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. You mentioned something about planet Dathomir and a Zeppo homeworld.
Where were we going? I was just asking because I was thinking maybe I get some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
We just don't want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire.
Ooh. So mysterious.
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Hal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Mirror's Ethel. Is she no choice?
So now this is feeling kind of Mass Effect-y, almost.
Alright, let's pick where we go next.
Wow, I've only explored 52% of this planet.
I'm surprised Cordova wouldn't. Must have had for reason.
I was staying put on the mirrors once we arrived. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
Ooh, Night Sisters.
Illusion. Manipulation.
Sounds like someone I used to know.
During the Clone Wars,
Now you're just somebody that I used to
In the
know.
end, they were nearly wiped out, yes? Dathomir is a deadly place.
Ah, dang it!
You'll have to tell me twice.
So wait, there's a...
Coming up on our preview destination. Grab some seat, kid.
That's interesting though, because normally with something like this, when you enter into like the sandbox aspect of a game like this, then you end up with not exactly a sliding difficulty, but effectively a flat difficulty, because that way it doesn't matter where you go. Oh well, I'll take your advice, Rev, and I'll go to the other one.
Be careful.
Incidentally, does anybody else find the design of this, what's it called, the design of this ship to be really dumb? Like, I've often thought about the ship designs in Star Wars and Star Trek and some of these other things. I just thought they are very, very impractical and completely ridiculous. Like, this thing has like a giant sail something or other thing sticking up, and it goes like it just, I don't know, I don't get it. Not to mention, can you imagine how much drag that creates when you're doing atmospheric flights? Like, okay, fine, in space you don't have to worry about it as much, but even so, like, it's so stupid. Like, look at this thing. Like, what is that? It doesn't make any sense.
Going down there. This might not be the best time to land.
And something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eyes of the storm. I could just make a settlement in the middle of it.
We have to get there.
Copy that.
It's really weird. And like I said, it's always bugged me to see these weird, goofy ship designs.
Unless you want to do something. Can you tell them
I'm sure everything's under control.
It's under control. It's just a little tricky.
I mean, just the weight shift alone with that thing rotating off to the side is insane.
Perfect line. Easy money.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the palms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon is ridiculous. I will say though, I played a game of Outer Rim. So Outer Rim, it's a Star Wars Outer Rim, the board game.
Over here.
I got to play it a few weeks ago,
More information we have on Cordova.
and it was awesome. I ended up building the Millennium Falcon.
Don't know much about them.
So the idea is that you can get a ship, and then you can upgrade your ship through various means. So I started with the YT-200 freighter, and then on upgrade it becomes the Millennium Falcon, and so you get like better stats and stuff with the ship. It can hold more stuff and all sorts of different things like that. It's super cool. It's a really wonderful game. If anybody is looking for a good Star Wars board game, that one is solid. Also, Star Wars Rebellion is really good as well.
What was in there?
Particularly with the expansion, the Rise of the Empire. Very, very good game. If anybody's curious, I'm sure that you all are. Oh, you got to play some of the Necromunda. Is that for all of your miniatures? That's what that's for. It's the new thing, right? That you had mentioned. It's like miniatures, but it's not nearly as high of a thing, an entry cost shtick.
I think it's sealed.
Well, that's cool. Well, congratulations. Go you.
Let's go, BD1.
I'm always proud when I do better than I think I will at something. And incidentally, now is a good time to stock up on new games as well. So, make sure you guys get that.
Watch out, BD. I don't look friendly.
What gave it away? The fact that they were trying to eat a stormtrooper? Interesting, they have unblockable attacks.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeppo.
If they were following the mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just that our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
So the Empire sent scouts here. It seems like they may not have been super successful. But it also seems like they were here recently. Oh, rude!
Help! BD1!
Woo! It's a bit gimmicky. Well, I think it's kind of cool to have that though. When you've got the different factions, gang, whatever they're referred to as, and each one of them has kind of their own way of going about things. You know, whether you're long distance sniper type or up close and personal bash 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 type, hit and run, you know, like Rebels versus Imperial type of thing. I think it's all pretty cool. Oh, shoot! Okay, so the Empire is here. Bugger!
I'll check it out.
Intentionally unbalanced? That seems like a terrible decision, though. I mean, like, to an extent at least, I understand having things being direct counters to one another. Like, you see that a lot in RTSs, where you have, you know, like your infantry can directly counter cavalry and stuff along those lines. But seeing it in a war game like that, especially when you're limited to, you know, you have a single type or whatever, like, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I personally don't really like that. But that's just me. I'm weird. Oh, dang. It's just about time to go. You know? So, I have to get to work, and it's one of these things where we're in quarantine, but also not in quarantine. The problem right now is that, like, because of the nature of my work, I'm able to work from home. So it's like, I still have to work.
Take her and go. I'll lead them away.
Oh.
Oh, stop! No!
Your turn? Wow. These guys are really stupid. They legitimately said, your turn. As opposed to, you know, attacking at the same time. Or something weird like that.
It's all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
Boom! Oh, I kicked you in the face, bro! What? This is so cool. I'm sorry. I'm excited. Interesting. Well, so see, in a big sense though, Rev, that is the balance, because you end up having, you know, like these guys are they're really good in melee. So how do you counter that? Well, you stay away and shoot from a distance, type of shtick.
I'll check it out.
And that's totally fine. Wow, they charged one and did an instant kill? That sucks. But again, I mean, if you effectively then end up having like a glass cannon, right? I mean, yeah, they're super strong if they can get the hit, but if they don't get the hit or whatever, if they miss for whatever reason, then they're screwed.
Where are you taking us?
Woo, skill point.
Forced the villagers from their homes, frightened refugees, shipped off to work camps, or worse.
I feel like I should be able to do something with that.
You okay, BD1? Glad to hear it.
Huh. Okay, it's impassable. I assume that at some point I'm gonna get, you know, the force push, you know, bendy power. You know, I always love to hear and read about the well, it's not really a joke, but the practicality of the Mandalorians. So the Mandalorians, the bounty hunters of the Star Wars world. I mean, obviously the Mandalorian TV show is out, so I'm sure most of you know about them. But it's hilarious because Jedi are not inherently immune from blaster fire, but they can deflect it. And so that meant that Mandalorians started using what are referred to as slug throwers, but they're basically just what we consider guns. Like, it's just regular bullets. Because if you hit, like, a lead bullet with a lightsaber, it instead shatters into a bunch of pieces. And now you have a dead Jedi. And it always makes me laugh, because it's like, yeah, that would be exceedingly effective. And I can't believe that nobody else thought of it. Everybody except the Mandalorians are dumb. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh man, that'll never get old. Seriously though, it's so cool to watch. Oh man, I love it. Whew, whew. Stay in quarantine because I'm sneezing, right? Exactly. Like, yeah, sure, you can block this thing that I'm shooting at you with, but that just means it turns into a, you know, fragmentation grenade, and that means that you're in even more trouble now. Alright, so, skill tree. Dash strike. I kind of like the dash strike thing. That's cool. Okay. I like being able to unlock some of these special force powers. It's pretty cool. I feel like those are going to be super useful, essentially. True, more HP would have been useful, but I am amazing. And therefore, psh, whatever. What time is it? Oh, shoot. I gotta get going. Dang it. See, this is, for me personally, this is a sign of a great game. I'm sitting here, I'm playing on my stream, I'm having a wonderful time, and it gets to the point where I legitimately lose track of what time it is and when I have to go. Like, that is a sign of a great game, and I know that I'm having a good time. So, I'm super happy with this. I'm really enjoying myself. And, of course, I hope that you guys are enjoying watching me, even though I'm not the best. I'm just sort of wandering around. I probably shouldn't wander around. I should probably just head back to the save point. But I have a feeling that there's cool secret stuff here.
That one?
That's probably like the way out or something like that, and I just sort of skipped ahead a little bit. I'm not the best, I'm the greatest. Well, Thank you very much, Magic Dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's definitely a solid one. I'm really enjoying it, and I mean, you know, we hate to say it, but it's a good Star Wars game from EA, and that just, I mean, that's about as rare as a hen's teeth, you know, as they say. All right, so that saved it for me. I'm gonna get going though. So on Monday I will be back, and I will be I'll be starting up it's quote new. It's new to me, which is going to be the Super Metroid. So that's going to be a good time. Last time I did Parkosaurus, it was a good game trying to get all of my dinosaurs to eat all of my park goers like Jurassic Park. It was super fun. But but yeah, coming up, I'm going to start up a playthrough of Super Metroid. I will say I did play it when I was a kid, but it has been many, many, many years since I played it, so I don't remember anything. So it'll basically be like a brand new thing. And then next Saturday, I'll be back again with some more of Fallen Order. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And hopefully it'll be a good time. But wait, what's this? What? I can't be humble. No, I'm always humble. I literally have buttons on my little thing that allow me to count how many times I die. Like, come on. I only have one button to show when I win something. Here, look, I'll even show you guys. See, look, this is my little reaction thing, right? Here, I'll try to flip it over. I don't have a lot of slack in the cord. So, see, look, right here, that's my win button. And then, see, I've got 3 death buttons. I also need a bunch more reactions. So if you guys have fun reaction gifts that you want to share, feel free. Because reaction gifts are fun. But either way, oh yeah, good idea, Cal. Let's do some stretches. Okay. All right. Well, you guys take care of yourselves. Have a great time. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thanks so much to all the new people. I mean, we had, who all did we have? We had a lot of people. I mean, we had Timmy, Tommy, Tony come back. We had Eag come back. Magic Dude coming in as new person. Karox coming in new. So thank you guys so very much. Stay safe from the virus stuff. Remember, just wash your hands, people. It's not hard. Don't stock up on toilet paper. You don't need that much toilet paper. Go buy some ramen and some soup, like canned soup, canned beans, and you'll be fine. Just sit around for a couple of weeks. It'll be great. Hopefully you guys can. Hopefully you guys are able to do some work from home. For those of you who work, and for those of you in school, enjoy having to go to online classes. All right, but you guys take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. I will be back on Monday. So yeah, be all that awesomeness, and bye-bye.